Coach, what are your thoughts on the game?
5-0. Saw a lot of good stuff out there. Devin got us off to a good start. Our guards, they were mixing their defenses up. They were playing a lot of triangling too. They were junking it up to take us away from our stuff. But this was our 4th game in 6 days. We played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Traveled Thursday. Got back here. I think we had a 3 o'clock wake-up call. Got back here Thursday morning. Practice yesterday. Play. I thought we were a little sluggish at times, but I don't overanalyze that. It's good to get a win.
What was the most important thing for you with those, having so many games in such a short time? What was the most important thing for you to see out of your team, especially early?
Yeah, I mean, our team is, we have a good team. Yale goes and wins at Washington. Well, they lost to Vermont today. It just tells you how good Vermont was. We knew how good Vermont was before the game. But I think for our team, it's just the more we play together. Look at a guy like Dunnigan comes off the bench today. You can see he's got some talent. Amani Brooks, the freshman's got some talent. But we need some practice time now. We need to work on our man-to-man defense is good at times. The problem with our man-to-man defense is that the foul's being called. We're playing good defense. Next thing here's a whistle. We're putting guys on the foul line too much, so we're going to have to figure out, a second curveball to our fastball, maybe even a slider to our curveball, maybe even a cutter off our fastball. So we're going to have to develop different defenses rather than just our man-to-man.
What do you like to see? What do you like in Barney Brooks' game? You'd like to see him improve upon?
He's going to improve on everything. There's not one thing he's not. I mean, that kid's 18 years old. He can rebound it. He can shoot it. He's a good one dribble pull-up guy. He's a great kid. You can tell. He didn't know whether he was on foot or horseback in October and early November. But you can tell that every game that goes along, he's showing a little bit more. He's going to be a really good player here.
And are you showing confidence in him as he gets better?
Yeah, he's in a tough spot because he's playing against behind veteran guys. So it's not like he's going to start in front of them. But the more he develops in practice, the more minutes he'll get. But the best thing Armani's got going for him, he gets to go against Dot and Rob and Wes every day. And those guys are all great practice players. But he's had to develop that. His intensity level, his competitiveness level, his toughness level, those are the 3 things he's got to improve the most.
How nice is it to show that you can beat teams by double digits, but also, like you did against Vermont, pull out that game in the end when it's close?
Yeah, the Vermont game, we're up 12. We're up 12, and then all of a sudden, they start, raining those threes in. But a lot of those threes were off of dribble penetration and kick out, so we've got to do a better job of keeping the ball out of the paint. And our help side defense got to get better. But it's November. I'm not trying to be great in November. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go to March. I'd like to be playing our best basketball in February and March, not November.
One last thing. Any thoughts overall on the conference thus far?
Really haven't picked up a lot. I know Temple has a couple of great wins. This conference is a good conference. Connecticut's had some tough luck, but they'll get together. They're too talented not to. SMU, Temple, Cincinnati. They're all good teams. Memphis. So they have really good coaches, good players, prideful programs. This league is a great league to play in.
Coach, finally, first 2 road game coming up against LSU. What are you looking to see out of you guys then?
Just continue to get better. This time of year, it's not the losing, or this is basketball. Syracuse went to the Final Four and lost 15 games, so losing a game is not a big deal. You're going to get nicked if you play enough games. Florida State loses, West Virginia loses to Temple. Temple beat them both. Temple got beat by New Hampshire. So that's why college basketball, you have to put it in the right context. There's no finality in losses in college. You learn from them and move on. I think the big key for us when we go over to LSU is understanding we beat them last year, so they're going to be ready to play. And the other things, we've got to rebound it. We've got to make shots. When you go on the road, it's a make or miss game.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.